Ever feel like you're doing everything right but happiness just slips through your fingers? What if the culprit was hiding in plain sight? Join me as we unveil 20 sneaky habits that might be dimming your shine. Ready for a happiness boost? Let's dive in. Habit 1. Overscheduling yourself. In our modern world where productivity is celebrated, it's easy to fall into the trap of overscheduling. Many believe that the busier you are, the more accomplished you must be. But here's the twist. An overstuffed calendar can leave you drained, stressed, and ironically, less productive. Each day we juggle numerous roles, professional, personal, and social, each demanding our time and energy. But in this race, we often forget to schedule time for ourselves. This absence of me time can result in burnout and a feeling of being overwhelmed. Consider this. A cup that is constantly emptied and never refilled will eventually run dry. Similarly, constantly pouring your energy into countless tasks without taking a moment to recharge can deplete your happiness. There's also the quality versus quantity aspect. If you're spreading yourself too thin, you might not be giving your best to any one thing. Habit number 2. Comparing yourself to others. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." This is so true, especially in our digital age. Every time we scroll through our social media feeds, we're bombarded with glimpses of other people's lives, their vacations, promotions, relationships, and their everyday successes. These moments, often curated, can paint a picture of a life that seems perfect, and in the face of this, our own lives might appear less glamorous. But what we see online is just a highlight reel, not the complete story. Everyone has their struggles and bad days. They might just not post them for the world to see. By constantly measuring our lives against others, we set ourselves up for discontent. Habit number 3. Holding on to grudges. Harboring resentment is like carrying an invisible weight. This emotional baggage drains us, causing unnecessary pain and bitterness. While holding grudges may feel protective, it binds us to past hurts. Forgiveness is liberating, not necessarily for the other person, but for our peace. It's about releasing negativity, not endorsing wrongdoing. Embrace forgiveness, prioritize your emotional well-being, and choose freedom over festering wounds. Habit number 4. Lack of physical activity. The connection between our physical health and mental well-being is undeniable. When we talk about happiness, we often focus on mindset, relationships, and personal achievements. But the role of physical activity can't be emphasized enough. Ever felt that rush after a good workout? That's not just a figment of your imagination. It's science. Physical activity releases endorphins. These are chemicals in the brain that act as a natural painkiller and mood elevator. They are often termed happy hormones. But it's not just about the biochemical effects. Working out can be a great way to break the monotony, get out of a rut, or clear your mind. Now, this doesn't mean you need to hit the gym for hours or run marathons, unless that's your thing. Simple activities like walking, dancing, yoga, or even gardening can make a difference. The idea is to move and engage your body. Habit number 5. Neglecting your sleep. Sleep isn't just rest, it's essential for mental rejuvenation. With modern distractions, sleep often takes a back seat. Chronic sleep deprivation affects mood, emotional regulation, and overall health. Breaking this cycle involves setting a routine, ensuring a restful environment, and prioritizing quality sleep. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity for both mental and physical well-being. Habit number 6. The perfectionist trap. Striving for excellence is admirable, but obsessing over perfection only hinders happiness. Perfectionism often stems from a fear of errors or not meeting standards. This can lead to procrastination, intense self-criticism, and a reluctance to try new things. Seeking perfection is an endless chase. There will always be another level, another flaw. So embrace imperfection, value progress over perfection, and cherish the journey more than the destination. Habit number 7. Mindless consumption. With endless digital content, we often find ourselves mindlessly scrolling or binge-watching. Over time, this passive consumption leaves us feeling unfulfilled. While entertainment is necessary, moderation is key. Excessive screen time detaches us from reality and genuine human interactions. Allocate specific times for digital breaks. Reconnect with nature, pick up a book, or engage in face-to-face conversations. Balance is essential for sustained happiness. Habit number 8. Overthinking everything. Overthinking keeps us trapped in a loop, stealing the joy of the present. Replaying past events or excessively worrying about the future saps our energy. While reflection is beneficial, obsessing over every detail is counterproductive. Embrace mindfulness to stay anchored in the present. When your mind drifts into the labyrinth of overthinking, gently guide it back. Life is lived in the now, not in endless what-ifs. Habit number 9, ignoring self-care. More than mere pampering, self-care is vital for emotional and physical health. Yet, in the hustle of daily life, we neglect it, viewing it as a luxury or selfishness. Ignoring self-care deprives us of rejuvenation. Simple acts, whether it's reading, meditating, or even taking a long bath, can uplift our mood. Dedicate moments in your week for self-care. It's an investment in yourself, serving as a foundation for genuine happiness and well-being. Habit number 10, avoiding difficult conversations. Communication is the bedrock of relationships, but we often avoid tough talks, fearing conflict. This avoidance can lead to bottled up emotions and unresolved issues. While confronting uncomfortable topics might be challenging, it paves the way for understanding and growth. Instead of sweeping concerns under the rug, approach them with empathy and openness. Resolving tensions through dialogue fosters deeper connections and inner peace. Habit number 11, living outside your values. Our values guide our actions and define our character. When actions misalign with core values, internal conflict arises, stealing our peace. Living authentically, in harmony with our beliefs, brings contentment. Reflect on your values and evaluate your choices. If discrepancies appear, realign yourself. Living a life congruent with your values instills a deep sense of satisfaction and purpose. Habit number 12, relying on external validation. Seeking approval can be a slippery slope. While it's natural to desire recognition, relying heavily on external validation erodes self-worth. Happiness then becomes contingent on others' opinions. Real contentment comes from within. Celebrate your achievements, big or small, without waiting for applause. Understand that your worth isn't tied to external acclaim. Cultivate self-belief and cherish internal validation over fleeting external praise. Habit number 13, disregarding mental health. Mental health is as crucial as physical well-being, yet societal stigmas sometimes make us reluctant to address it. Ignoring signs of stress, anxiety, or depression can gravely impact happiness. Prioritize mental well-being. If feelings of overwhelm persist, seek support, whether from loved ones or professionals. Recognizing and addressing mental health concerns is a sign of strength, not weakness. Habit number 14, resisting change. Change is the only constant. However, humans often resist it due to fear of the unknown. Clinging to the familiar, even if it's detrimental, feels safe. But growth requires embracing change. Welcome new experiences, adapt, and learn. By fostering resilience and viewing change as an opportunity rather than a threat, you pave the way for growth, evolution, and a happier self. Habit number 15, lack of gratitude. Gratitude is a potent happiness booster. Yet, in the chase for more, we often overlook the present blessings. Focusing solely on future goals or what's lacking fosters discontent. Cultivate a daily gratitude practice. By recognizing and appreciating life's small joys, we anchor ourselves in positivity. Gratitude transforms perspective, turning what we have into enough and enriching our daily experience. Habit number 16, fearing failure. Fear of failure can be paralyzing, holding us back from pursuing our dreams or taking risks. This apprehension often stems from societal pressures or past setbacks. However, embracing failure as a learning opportunity rather than a setback can change our perspective. Remember, every successful person has faced failure. It's not the fall that defines you, but how you rise. Embrace challenges, learn from missteps, and don't let the fear of failing rob you of potential happiness and growth. Habit number 17, not setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for emotional and mental well-being. Without them, we risk being overwhelmed, overworked, or exploited. Many of us hesitate to establish boundaries, fearing it might upset others. However, setting clear limits protects our energy, time, and emotional space. Recognize your limits and communicate them assertively. Healthy boundaries lead to healthier relationships with others, and most importantly, with ourselves. Habit number 18, isolating yourself. Humans are inherently social beings, and meaningful connections play a pivotal role in our happiness. In today's digital age, it's easy to feel connected yet isolated. Physical interactions, sharing emotions, and deep conversations nurture our emotional well-being. While solitude has its benefits, prolonged isolation can breed loneliness. Prioritize genuine interactions, be they with family, friends, or the community. Building and maintaining strong social ties can elevate our happiness significantly. Habit number 19, avoiding new experiences. Staying in our comfort zone feels safe and familiar, but it also hinders growth and new experiences. Exploring unfamiliar territories, whether it's traveling, picking up a new hobby, or meeting new people, expands our horizons and enriches life. New experiences ignite curiosity, challenge our beliefs, and bring joy. Embrace novelty, stay curious, and allow life's diverse experiences to contribute to your happiness. Habit number 20, obsessing over control. While it's natural to desire control over our lives, it's essential to acknowledge that many things are beyond our grasp. Obsessing over every detail or outcome creates unnecessary stress and disappointment. Sometimes, letting go and allowing things to unfold naturally is the key. Trust the process, accept uncertainties, and focus on your reactions and actions. By relinquishing the need for constant control, we free ourselves from self-imposed shackles, creating space for serenity and happiness. Recognizing these habits is the first step toward reclaiming your happiness. Which step will you take next? Discover the 24 habits that nurture happiness and success, or confront harsh realities that you need to accept. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit like, drop a comment, and join our family by subscribing.